Hello guys, it's Technology King back with another one. Today I will be talking about the VPN, the benefits of it, and which one I'm actually using currently right now. So, as you see on the screen right now, this is IPVanish. So I'm just gonna go over a few things with it. So first of all, a VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. So what that allows you to do is hang on to your privacy when you're on the internet. As most of you know, when you connect any device to the internet, it has an IP address. Just think of an IP address as your physical address, your physical home address. But the only difference is it's the physical address that your device will be recognized when it's on the internet. So that means your internet provider can see everything you're doing, what time you did it, how many times you visited certain sites. They see everything. Hackers can do the same thing. So if you're using, let's say, public Wi-Fi, like a McDonald's Wi-Fi, and it's a hacker in the building, and you go to check your banking information while you're on a public Wi-Fi, meaning a Wi-Fi network that's not secure, that's open to anyone to have access. Uh, they can be right in your system, watching your keystrokes to get your username and password right away. Um, so what the VPN will do is allow you to change your IP address, and I will demonstrate that right now. So this is my public IP address, my real public IP address here. If I hit connect, it's going to connect to this. And just as a quick tip, you want to connect to a location that's closest to you so that the signal has the shortest distance to travel. So you have the best results when you do this. So now it has connected, and now I have a new IP address. So that means now when I go to use the public Wi-Fi, for example, they won't be able to hack in my system. It would be extremely harder to do, um, and it has some other benefits other than being anonymous from hackers in the IP in the ISPs. Like it can give you access to country only content such as Netflix, things of that nature. It does help cut down on some buffering for premium services. It because what happens is it basically goes through a tunnel before it goes back out to the internet. So it's basically more secure than having your real IP address out there. And like I said, the internet companies cannot slow your speed down uh, because you're changing your IP address. So it'll be very hard for them to do that. Um, the major benefit is like security wise, so you don't be exposed to hackers and things of that nature, and people won't be able to tell what you're actually looking at online and things of that nature. Is Another thing I want to go over, this kill switch here. So when I put this kill switch on, this means that if I disconnect or the VPN suddenly disconnects without my knowledge, I will not be able to get on the internet, and therefore my real IP address will not be visible to anybody. So let me just give you a quick demonstration here. I'm going to disconnect. Alright, it's disconnected. Now I'm going to open up Google Chrome. I'm going to select my profile. I'm going to try to go to a website. And I tried to go to the Indiana Hoover's website. And as you see, it says it cannot be reached. And that's because I have this kill switch on. Now, if I take the kill switch off, and I'm not connected to the VPN, if I refresh the page, you see I can go to the Indiana games. But this is my real IP address is exposed because I'm not connected to the VPN. So I just wanted to demonstrate that for you. Now I'm going to put the kill switch on, and I'm also going to connect back to the VPN. It could take a minute. Alright, I'm connected again. This VPN also is very, very nice because most VPNs have a device limit, 5 or 6. The most I ever seen was 6 devices on one VPN license. This one is unlimited. This one is also good for streaming. If you know, nowadays everybody has apps streaming on the internet. They're pretty much using cable less and streaming applications. So this is also good for that, and is actually a good price. It's actually $56 and some change US currency for 2 years. That's very, very good price. So I would definitely recommend this, to keep your privacy safe, to keep your data safe when you're browsing stuff, and no one can well, I'm not gonna say no one can infiltrate your system. What I will say is it'll make it a lot tougher, because nothing is 100% secure. That's why you want to use programs to minimize it, such as like antivirus, other networking tools, so you can watch your network to see if any unauthorized devices have access to your system or network. So I just wanted to show that to you guys, just to give you some knowledge on that. And if you like this video, I would appreciate if you like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching.